Yeah. Another Friday, baby. TGI Friday, baby. Y'all know what it is. More content for y'all, baby. More work. Yes, sir. Another week, baby. I could do this every day, but I just don't, I don't have enough time to do this every day because I got to get money, you feel me? But I could do this shit every day, man. TGI Friday, man. Salute to everybody today, man. Another Friday. We made it another Friday. We had March 29th. You know what I'm saying? We got my man Suge Knight in the building. Suge Knight, I always tell you, at least watch the beginning. I know you a busy guy, man. I know you got to, put your suit on, get dressed, and get ready for the clubs. I know that. But you got to at least catch the beginning. And then when you at work on your lunch break, then you do the motherfucking watch the whole show. But catch the beginning, man. I got some work for these motherfuckers, man. Real talk, man. And Giants doing their thing and the Jets doing their thing, man. A lot of acquisitions picked up out of both New York football teams. That's what's popping, man. I like to see that, even though I'm not a Jet or a Giant fan. But it's good to see, great competition. And I'm in with the competition, man. Let me wait till more people pack it in. And then we're going to start this lovely show, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, TGI Friday, no drinking and driving. Mr. B4 in the building. Mr. Brian Breezy in the building. It's funny how the both Brians tapped in at the same time. That's a coincidence, man. Having the same name, tapping in at the same time. That's what it be, baby. Yeah, we're going to have a great show, man. Me and X, I got a lot of information for y'all. Douglas Bender in the building, a.k.a. the Philly Kid. I got a lot of information for you guys, man. It's up to y'all if y'all want to grab it or if y'all want to run out the crib and do other shit. I can't blame y'all. All I can say is I had work for y'all, and if y'all don't want the work, then y'all lose. Y'all lose what come out of it, which is a lot of knowledge, man. Steve Levine in the building. Okay, let me start getting ready. I'm glad how all the main people popped up first, and y'all continue to pop up, and I want to let y'all know that I continue to appreciate each and every one of y'all to the bottom of my heart, man. I really mean that shit, man. A lot of y'all don't even know that y'all the reason why I'm still doing this shit, because I'm fed the fuck up, man. Let's start the show somewhat. Let me start on. Let me get the record straight. We got Lokai in the building. What's going on, Lokai? We're going to set the record straight, man. There's still a lot of motherfuckers stealing my content. I caught a guy on Instagram. I called him out and gave him receipts. His name is Rich Sports. He's doing that choose one and why that I do. But instead, what he's doing is he's posting videos of, let's say, 2 running backs, gives their career stats, and then tells you to choose one. I said, dog, you can't just take my shit like that. I've been doing this since 2015, B. I'm certified, and I got receipts. Listen, let me tell y'all something. We all gonna bite in some type of capacity, but it cannot be a content. Maybe a word, maybe a certain movement, because everybody at one time bit something. But like the comedian said, how you gonna steal a whole joke? If you steal like a part of a joke, a comedian can let you slide. But don't bite the whole joke like nobody's gonna acknowledge it. Like he trying to bite my whole content. You could never be official or the best in what you do when motherfuckers is biting your whole content and trying to act like they created that. You're not a content creator. You a fucking content stealer. That's what you are. And I know I'm certified because many motherfuckers bit my shit. So even if I don't make it to the top, I got motherfuckers eating off my plate because they know my shit is fucking butter. Let me move on, man. Message of the day. This is crazy right here, man. It's called Don't Sell Your Soul. A few years ago, I didn't really take it serious. I had a cat approach me, talk about he fucked with Illuminati. This is a true story. It's the first time I'm talking about it, And I shouldn't even be talking about it, but I gotta be the raw truth with it, right? He came to me, and I really didn't believe him. He said that he could make me rich and famous. Those were his words. Never seen the nigga again either. And I said, what I gotta do? Like, to be rich and famous, you gonna pump my shit? You know, you gonna get me a deal? You gonna do this? He said, no. I got my ways of doing it, but of course, it comes with a price. So he gave me a number. I never called the nigga. And thank God I never did, because first of all, I'm not with the butt cheek shit. Y'all already know how I fuck around. No Diddy. I'm no Diddy with it. And second of all, I'm not going to sacrifice one of my loved ones to get on. Because from my understanding, those are the roads to take to get up to the top. Not me, dog. Y'all who know me, a lot of people don't like me because I tell the fucking truth, whether motherfuckers like it or not. I got dudes that love me for that, and I got dudes that can't stand me for that. But I can only be Al York, man. That's your message of the day. Don't sell your soul. It's not worth it. Let's start this motherfucker. Kind of leaving the show itself, man. Shout out to everybody, like I said, man. Let me start out with Exponent, ExponentUSA.com. Trade, show graphic printing and displays, ExponentUSA.com. Show love to my boy, J Hike. J Hike, it's the month I told you I was going to give you. We even now, you know I have to do for you like you did for me. Appreciate you. ExponentUSA.com. People, make sure you show love to my boys, J Hike. Now, this is for my man, Sam the Man, the Shooter. Anybody that's looking for luxury or an exotic car rental in Las Vegas, book with Sam on Instagram at Drive My Cars Vegas. You get 10% off the first time renters when you use the discount code BWS. BWS. Check out on Instagram or hit the links in my comments, because he's going to put the link up. You can get right into it. Either when I post a video on YouTube or right now, he's going to post the link for exotic car rentals and luxury. My man got top of the line shit for the best prices. Show love to my man, Sam the Man, the Shooter. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York. Shout out to Price Tag Entertainment and Media, Few Techs, the Al York Sports book reviews. Go to YouTube, put your comments. I'm giving y'all the pros and cons of every casino out this motherfucker, so y'all don't have to ask people or have to get into a bad experience, because I'm going to give y'all the pros and cons so you already know what the fuck it is before you enter. Also, shout out to Mac 1 Beats, open sessions and giveaways. Like I always say, the more, the merrier. Let's get it started, y'all. X, hold up, X. I'm going to call you in about 4 or 5 minutes, X. The New York Yankees Cy Young Award winner Garrett Cole was recently put on the 60-day disabled list. No bueno right off the rip. Due to inflammation in his elbow. Now, he's not getting Tommy John, so thank God for that. So they're going to give him 60 days. He went 15-4 last year with a 2.63 with 222 strikeouts. Now the Yankees are going to have to show and prove without their Cy Young Award pitcher and Garrett Cole. Shout out to Dwayne Beeman. I see you, Dwayne. I see you, baby. Yeah, also the New York Knicks are getting healthier, which we need to. We're third in the conference at 44-28, and we second in the division. So the Knicks is, right now we balling, man. We balling on some Jim Jones shit. Mitchell Robinson just got back in the lineup, which is our original center. Hartenstein's doing a great job, but Mitchell Robinson is the guy on the center as far as defense, rebounds, etc. And we're going to get Julius Randle back, and OG Anunoby is like in and out with it. He's not 100%. Whenever he's healthy, we put him in. But if the New York Knickerbockers are going to make a run We got to get Robinson, Randall, and OG healthy, and then we can make a legitimate run. Do I think we're going to win a chip? No. But I think we can get into the second and maybe the third round if we healthy, because we're balling on some Jim Jones shit. Other news. The New York Football Jets are doing a thing, B. They just picked up Hassan Reddick. I don't even think a lot of people know how good this dude is. This guy is a supreme pass rusher. Reddick is a fucking animal, bro. And right now, they traded him for a 2026 third-round pick that can be a second-round pick if Reddick gets X amount of plays, sacks, and tackles, etc., which are core incentives. Then that pick could go to a number 2 to the Philadelphia Eagles. And basically what the Jets did, they end up losing Huff, a pass rusher, and they read up with Reddick, which I think Reddick has way more ability than Huff. And Reddick is just a stud and a bullhawk. Salute to the New York Football Jets. Other news. Rocky signed a 22-year-old phenom Ezekiel Tovar to a 7-year deal worth $63.5, and if they exercise him for an 8th year, it'll be 84 M's. Tovar is the future for Colorado. Great signing. Other news. Pittsburgh Steelers continue to bring in new bodies. They recently bring in running back kick returner Cordell. What's it with that? What's this shit over here? Cordell Patterson. Let me say it correct. Patterson. He's good at kick return. You know, he can play some running back. He can block for the quarterback. Kind of forgot his name there a little bit, but they signed him to a 2-year deal worth 6 M's, which is a great pickup because he's a veteran, played on a lot of good teams, and always plays his role. Cordell Patterson, let me say it correct. The Arizona Diamondbacks, I'm very surprised at this team. Usually, when they go deep in the playoffs or when they won the World Series, they usually sell off their parts, right? Last year, they lost to the Rangers, as you've seen. But instead of selling off their parts, they actually buying parts. So I like to see that because it's saying that now they're more serious and their money's getting heavier, which now they're able to do this. But in the past, they'll go all in. You know, they don't win it, then they sell everything off to start making money. But obviously something changed in Arizona as they picked up 31-year-old Jordan Montgomery to a 1-year deal worth 25 M's. I'm a little upset because I wanted the Bombers to get Montgomery, especially with Garrett Cole with the 60-day disabled list. This would have been perfect for the Yankees, but instead, the Arizona D-backs have already picked up Eduardo Rodriguez and got Zach Gallen and Merrill Kelly and Platt now have a real deep 5-man rotation and picked up Eugenio Suarez with the back. So they definitely improved, and they are going to make another run at it because they didn't take away, they added. Salute to Arizona. Other news, the LA Dodgers extended Will Smith 10-year contract, 140 M's. I need somebody to tell me where the Dodgers is getting all this fucking money. How you can give Shohei and Yamamoto damn near fucking $1 billion and you still giving out 140 M's like it's nothing? Somebody please tell me where the Dodgers is getting their money. Last but not least, the Carolina Panthers picked up Russia Javanian Clowney and signed him to a 2-year, 20 M deal. Right now, Carolina's got to do anything they could to improve that team that was horrible last year, and any little piece that they could get to try to get better, and hopefully they can improve because they had a horrible season last year. So hopefully Clowney can help them on the defensive side of the ball. Yo, where you at, X? Talk to me. Let me see if I get my man X. Shout out to Gregory Drake, Darnell Thomas, everybody touching in. Shout out to everybody, man. Let me see if I get my man in the building. There he goes. Hold on, let me see if I snatch him up real quick. X-Man, what up, baby?
What's up, my brother?
Okay, that's the loudest you going?
Yeah, I got it all the way up.
Okay, let me put the plugs on. That's why I always got the plugs on deck, baby.
Yeah, I got you.
Keep the plugs on deck. I don't like those the other joints, like, you know what I mean, without the rope, man. My wife got them. I'm not comfortable
Yeah,
with them
yeah.
for
I
whatever
don't like
reason.
I
It's
don't
hard to
like those
explain.
wireless joints.
But
Those
anyway,
wireless
let's
joints
get
are easy to
right to it.
lose.
You can hear me?
I got you. I can hear
Okay,
you loud
let's
and
go
clear.
right there. We got hungry sports fans. They don't want to hear if I like plugs. They don't want to hear what's up with your fucking shape up. They just want to hear sports.
Hey, man, I had to do it real quick, man. Okay, so stop it.
I appreciate it, though. Look,
I got to see my barber tomorrow. So
let me give you an update real quick. Purdue's winning 67-53 with 8 minutes.
yeah,
And NC State is winning 60-52 with a minute and a half. So it looks like
yeah.
NC State and Purdue are advancing. Now let me be real like I do. I doubted Purdue. Nobody has to remind me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm eating my words now because they're about to win their third game in the tournament.
Yeah.
Because I just thought Purdue be choking, especially how they did me last year. But what I'm gonna tell you right now, they played 3 great games. So my hat's off to the Boilermakers. I'm gonna reconsider what I said. I fucked up, and I'm a man on my word, X. You know how I do, X.
I got
But let's
you.
get going. Yesterday, real quick, number 6 Clemson defeated number 2 Arizona, 77-72. And, you know, in a game that Clemson basically led most of the way, pretty good game that, you know, at the end, Arizona seemed to tie it up. I didn't watch the game. I was watching it from my phone because I was working yesterday.
Yeah.
But, you know, Chase Hunter hit 18, P.J. Hall 17, Scheffler hit 14 for Clemson, and for Zona, Jordan Barkley hit 18, Omar Bialo 15, Caleb Love 13. Real quick, what your thoughts of the game yesterday?
That was a great game. Clemson, very good team. They're battle tested. They won the ACC, so you know they played a lot of great teams there. Arizona, another disappointing year for them. Caleb Love, 13 points, but he got shut down, man. They shut him down throughout the game. They needed him, and they needed their other star to come up big, and they didn't. They got themselves in a hole early. I think Clemson was too physical for them, and that really threw them off their game. So my hat's off to Clemson. They had they've got a great run so far going on, Elite Eight.
Great game plan, too. Great game plan.
Yeah, of course. Arizona's a finesse team. You got to put bodies on them, and that's what they did the whole game. They got physical with them, and they couldn't handle the physical play.
Right. Okay, let's move on since we got a couple games here. San Diego State, UConn. Another blowout for the Huskies, man. 85-50, 82-52.
It's a
30-point game. I mean, I don't know why my stupid ass don't just put $1,000 every time UConn plays with the spread. They all easy fucking wins. I mean, the spreads be 12, 13, 14. They beat everybody by 30.
Yeah.
And I called them to win it all again, but my dumb ass ain't.
Me too.
I didn't prosper. Instead, I'm money line in Arizona, money line in Tar Heels. That's why I'm upset, I guess. But anyway, really nothing to talk about in this game. Complete blowout.
Yeah.
You know, Stephon Castle, 16 points. You know what I mean? Cam Spencer, 17. I mean, they kill you with unity. This team is a strong team, and they ready for anybody. And the Aztecs, who are led by Lede, are not a bad team because now they finally got a guy that can score, kind of like when Kawhi was over there. So, you know, they usually don't have a scorer. They just build off defense. But they got a go-to guy. But even with the go-to guy, bro, there's nothing you can do about them Huskies. Real quick so we can move on.
UConn's turning this into a joke is what it is. This team seems to be better than last year's team that won the chip. UConn had the size. UConn had the shooters. UConn had the bigger physical play. I mean, I picked UConn to win it all. I can't see nothing else.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to stay with what I said.
Yeah.
Okay, number 4 Alabama defeated number 1 Tar Heels 89-87. Now, I got to watch the second half of this game after I came out of work. Heels were up 8 at the half. So I said, you know what? They're the better team, bigger. They should be able to win this game. You know what I'm saying? Hubert Davis, strong coach, good coach. But somehow, some way, Alabama came back in the second half, took over this game, outscored them 43-33, and defeated them 89-87. Alabama lost Miller last year, who was like the player of the year. And they are better this year. How the fuck you explain that shit, X?
You tell me. You tell me. This was
the
best game. This was the best game of the night, man. I stood watching that whole
No,
game.
this was a beautiful game.
I was feeling like you. I said Carolina's up 8 at halftime. Now they're going to blow it open second half, and nope, didn't happen. Alabama came in second half, ramped up their defense. Their center, Grant Nelson, turned it up in the second half.
Grant
24 points.
I looked him up. He's averaging 11. He's averaging 11, right?
Yeah, he killed them in the second half. He had nothing going in the first half. Second
half, but dog, how
over.
You average 11 and drop like 18 in the second half?
Yeah.
And dog, the guy got moves, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he was pumping brothers, going reverse on brothers, shooting three on brothers. I mean, this Grant Nelson looked like the truth. Though I'm going to find out a lot about him, what he does the next game, making sure he ain't a one-hit wonder.
Well, that's going to be a good game. Them and Clemson going to be a very good game. Listen, what a play at the end. He missed the free throw, still blocked the shot.
Alabama just don't got him. Estrada's a beast.
Estrada's a good player.
And I love Sears. I love Sears.
Their problem is defense. They're not a good defensive team. They're really not. They're in the bottom half of Division I.
But they running and gunning. So your numbers ain't never going to be good when you running and gunning.
They are.
But let me tell you something. When they had to clamp, they clamped.
No, that's what I'm saying. They clamped down the second half, and that's what helped them win the game.
When they had to play DX, they played the D because Baycott can't do shit. And he got me mad because he missed a big-ass dunk in the game.
They basically took R.J. Davis out the game in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, he got a little off the last couple of minutes. But I know what you're saying. Yeah, early he was missing tons of threes, and I mean,
and Armando Baycott can only do so much on the inside if he's not touching the ball much.
Yeah, he was turning the ball over, missing dunks. I'm upset with him. But Bama shot 48%, and Tar Heels shot 38%. That was the difference in the game.
Yeah.
And let's go to the last game with Illinois defeating Iowa State, but just with the close game. It was a 1.5. 3 underdogs won yesterday, 1 favored one, but this was kind of like an even game, though Illinois was underdogged and they are lower seed. But to me, this was an even game. But Illinois found a way, and they won 72-69 in a real close, really good defensive game. Your touch up, then we moving on.
It was a good game. Illinois, good defense. They're a good offensive team taking on maybe the best defensive team in the tournament, which was Iowa State, physical team, big team. It was a good team. I think Iowa State didn't need to be in a hole early on, and that's what they put themselves in, not missing shots and stuff. But it was a good game. They made a good comeback. But Iowa State, that kid Shannon Jr., what a great player he is.
Shannon Jr. dropped 29 pieces on him.
And he was only
Curtis Jones dropped 26 for the Cyclone.
Yes. But I think Illinois is a tough team, but it ends on tomorrow with UConn.
Well, that's what I'm going to get to. Tomorrow's going to be the Elite Eight. You got number 3 Illinois versus number 1 UConn. The line is 8.5, 154.5. Your take on this game?
I mean UConn. I mean easily UConn.
You like them with the 8.5 too, right?
I like UConn. I think they're going to cover the 8.5. UConn's the most complete team in this tournament. I mean, there are really no weaknesses on this team.
The reason why I like UConn because Illinois, especially yesterday, just showed they had one guy that could put the ball in the hole.
That's it.
And they're going to clamp on him.
Yep.
Now, if Illinois could get the other parties to score big, now they got something. Now they can compete. I'm pretty sure my man, Pretty Mo is going to be upset because he likes Illinois from Chicago. But I'm telling you, if the Huskies clamp that junior cat, it's going to be a long day for the Illini.
Well,
game number 2.
They're going to need everybody to contribute. Yes. Everybody's going to.
And you already know UConn. They contributed all through the ball. Exactly. They got guys coming off the bench lighting it up.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? Now, the second game is going to be number 5 Clemson versus number 4 Bama. This is going to be a real intriguing game. Bama's favorite 3.5, 164.5. Your take real fast.
This is going to be a good physical. Both teams are physical. I think Clemson's a better defensive team. I think if they can clamp down on Bama early and force Bama into some turnovers, bad shots, they got a chance. I'm going to take Clemson on this one. I think that they play better teams this year. I think that their defense is better. I think their offense is good enough to get them past Bama. I don't trust Bama's defense for a complete game.
Got you. And you got to understand, I think Bama's missing their best 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
So not that they can't light it up, because they lit it up yesterday between Sears and
Yeah,
Strata
no, they did.
was money. You know what I'm saying? Nelson was money, but they kind of have to repeat what they did yesterday, and that's going to be difficult against a Clemson Tiger team they know what they do. They look like they know what they're doing out there.
Well, Clemson plays the perimeter defense well. They
Right.
play very good perimeter defense, so it's going to be hard for them to just get open threes.
Well, if you make them, if Bama makes them,
Then they
move on.
earned it. Yeah, exactly.
They don't make them, they're not moving on.
Yeah, but I'm taking Clemson still.
Okay, now they're going to jump. We're going to slide into baseball real quick.
All right, let's go.
What's the latest on Shohei Ohtani? My understanding that you've been following this story. What do you think should happen? Tell us and the people's your perspective and the information you've been gathering up. Educate us, because I want to get educated, because I kind of left this story because I've been tied up, man. I've been so tied up.
No,
I just been able to get little pieces, but I know you've been following this story. Educate us on Shohei Ohtani real fast.
I know as much as everybody else, probably, they're doing a federal investigation. To him, he didn't bet on baseball, but that's yet to be determined if he bet on baseball or not.
Okay, let me freeze you. So he didn't bet on baseball.
Yeah.
But he bet at other shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to be clear with my people watching, because make sure you explain yourself. Okay, so what he's saying, peoples, he didn't bet MLB, but he betted every other sport. So he is a gambler.
And the thing is,
he's done, dog. He's done. But again,
well, I don't think he'll be done.
Only way he's not, because baseball going to save his ass, because they need him.
They need him because he's their biggest star.
Yeah, he's the biggest seller.
I think what helps him is the fact he didn't bet. Supposedly, this is what he's saying. This is what his representatives are saying. He did not bet on baseball. So that's what might help him. He may get suspended. He may not. It depends on the federal investigation that they're doing right now. Because remember, in California, it's illegal to gamble regardless of what you're doing. It is illegal to gamble in California. So even if he did it over the internet, whatever it was, it's still illegal.
Right.
The question is, how do you go missing $4.5 million from your interpreter, from your account, and you don't notice until the guy comes to you and says he needs your help to pay off a gambling debt?
Dog, the story smells already, because from when
it smells bad. It smells bad.
When I followed up, first he said he didn't know nothing about the interpreter. Then he said they're going to go after the interpreter for massive theft. Now you telling us you bet at everything but baseball. So which one it fucking is, man?
That's what I'm saying.
You already giving the runaround.
Yeah, you're changing
He lucky
the story.
he Ohtani, because they're going to try to help him instead of burying him.
Well, he's the biggest name in
the face of baseball. So let's say, for example, if he was a problem child, you understand what I'm saying? They'll be going after him.
Of course. You know
that. The fact that he's Ohtani, the biggest star from Japan, they're going to try to sweep this shit under the fucking rug faster than you don't even know, my dude.
Well, they're going to sweep it, but they're not going to get a chance to do it now. Not with the feds coming in, not with everybody on top.
They're going to give him a little punishment, maybe 60 games, but something that is going to be weak.
I don't think he gets 60 games. If they suspend him, it may be 15, 20 games and a big fine. That's about it. But it is weak, but they just want to show face and be like, look, we're not going to take no nonsense from people gambling, this and that. But I agree with you. If it was somebody else, a problem child, this would have been dead and done already. They would have suspended him.
That's what I'm saying.
Try to ban him like they did Pete Rose, everything. So I agree, but it stinks real bad, because he's already changed his story 3 times, and nobody's looking at like baseball's like, hey, you changed your story 3 times. What's going on? What's the real truth? You know? Did you gamble? Did your interpreter gamble? Did your interpreter steal the money from you, or were you just making the interpreter the fall guy?
Oh, listen, I've been around, like I said, I'm a gambler. I've been around gamblers.
Yeah.
I already knew what it was when I first heard the story, X. And now that I heard it went from massive theft to I bet at everything but baseball.
Yeah.
My man, I already know what it is. It's just whatever they want to do with
I
it.
never
That's where
bet.
we at.
I never bet anything on baseball means I bet on baseball, but did I bet on the team I was playing on? That's what it sounds like to me.
I think what he means, he betted everything but baseball.
But baseball. I
Yeah,
think
because
he did. I think
even
he
if
did
you
bet on
bet on
baseball.
other teams, you still bet in baseball. He's not going to admit that. Trust me, that's
No,
more
he's not going to admit
severe.
it.
That's more severe penalties. But anyway, let me leave you with the Pete Rose note. Pete Rose said that if he had an interpreter back in the days, he would have never went through what he went through.
Pete Rose the best, man.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that.
Pete Rose the best, man. Put him in the hall already, man.
Okay, real quick, now that we got some time, because we got to do the choose one and why.
No problem.
Let's keep it at the MLB. Top 5 teams in your book. Every time I name one, I'm going to name you some acquisitions they got. You don't have to do the same.
Okay.
I'll be happy with just giving me your top 5. Can I start first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
your show.
I'm going to say the Dodgers, even though I know there's other teams that I know that could beat them. But just the fact, it's just right now this Shohei thing is real bad.
Yeah.
But I think once they clear it and he comes back, I think they're going to go on a run. You feel me?
I think so. Yeah.
So Dodgers picking up Ohtani, Yamamoto, James Paxton, Teoscar Hernandez, and Tyler Glass now, and re-signing Will Smith. I think to me that makes them the front runners, but it's just an opinion. And like I always say, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one.
Yeah.
Let me hear your number one.
My number one. I'm going to go also with the Dodgers. Listen, to me, 1 through 9 rosters and everything, they've got the best talent. Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, Will Smith, Max Muncy, Glass now, Kershaw. They've got the best roster, the best players money can buy.
Kiki Hernandez, you can put him in multiple
and I
positions.
agree with you. I think once this Shohei Ohtani thing blows over, they're going to go on that run, even though they played well these first 3 games. I mean, look what they did yesterday to the Cardinals. They're playing tonight. But, yeah, I think it's just about time they start going on the run once the Shohei Ohtani thing balls over.
Right,
so I got the Dodgers at 1 also.
Okay, I'm going to go with my man Darnell Thomas, Atlanta Braves as my number 2 team.
Okay.
They picked up Chris Sale. You don't know what you're getting out of Sale, but if he is on, he could be deadly.
Yeah.
So this is low risk, high reward. So I love this pickup. Outfielder Jared Kelenic, a young, good lefty hitter that can learn a lot from the Braves hitters. Louis Gilmore, got him from the Mets. You know more about him than me. Reliever Aaron Bummer, another lefty to add on to that bullpen. And reliever Angel Perdomo and everybody else they already got.
Yeah.
So I like the Braves as my number 2 team.
Yeah, Luis Guillorme is a big pickup for them. He's a guy that can play all over the field for them as a utility guy. So, yeah, he's a good pickup. My number 2 is the defending world champions, Texas Rangers. Yeah, I know they lost Jordan Montgomery and everything, so lose a little bit of pitching, but they still got Eovaldi. They still got Sager. They still got Jonah Heim. They still got Marcus Semien. They still got Aroldis Garcia. Their bullpen is still top-notch. So I still think the Rangers are the team to beat. And they picked up Michael Lorenzen, yes.
Good 4th starter.
Yes, exactly. So I think they're still the team to beat in the American League until otherwise. So they're my number 2 team, the Texas Rangers.
Okay, let me give you an update. Marquette's out of it.
Yeah, Marquette's out of it, yeah.
Marquette, 67-58, NC State.
Yep.
A lot of surprises, man.
Well,
NC State, I feel sorry for the bracket people. Yeah. I know the bracket's all fucked up. Ain't no way nobody won that bracket.
I say this, NC State was underseeded to begin with. They are not an 11 seed. They should have been at least a 5 or 6 seed.
Right. And they showed out today.
They're showing out, and they're showing why, yeah.
Okay, my number 3 team is your number 2 team, the Rangers. Jose Barrero, they picked up Andrew Kneiser, a catcher, backup catcher from the St. Louis Cardinals. And, of course, they did lose Jordan Montgomery. That's big, but they picked up Lorenzen. Yeah. I like the fact another year together. Now, my thing is I think DeGrom's on a 60-day, correct?
DeGrom should be back about July, middle of July.
And Scherzer should be healthy coming in, correct?
Scherzer should be back by May, end of May, around there.
Okay, so long as they can hold tight till those 2 studs come back, they will always be contenders. Yeah. Okay, that's my number 3. Who's your number 3? Let's go quick so we can do
my number 3. My number 3 are the New York Yankees. Even with Garrett Cole, Even with Garrett Cole on the
It's a surprise
60
coming
day,
from you.
yeah. Even with the Garrett Cole on the 60 day, I still think this team is going to get a lot of runs. They're going to hit. They're going to bomb away until Cole gets back. Their pitching is not great, but if their pitching can hold up, at least until Cole comes back, they should be in good shape. Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, Stanton looks healthy. LeMahieu should be coming
Told
back
you about
soon.
Stanton.
Yeah.
If that kid can stay healthy
Torres,
and hit, bro.
you know, they
You
got
already
Alex,
know. You already
yeah.
know. Well, Soto. I want to sign him right now.
Yeah.
I'm ready to jump the gun right now. Give him
Yeah.
400 million,
Yeah,
10 years. Just give it to him.
So, yeah, my number 3 is the New York Yankees. I think they're going to hold the fort down until Garrett Cole gets back, and I think they'll start running away once he gets back.
Okay. The fact that we didn't get an additional pitcher and Garrett Cole got the setback.
Yeah.
I got the Orioles now in front of them. Who the
Okay.
Orioles picked up Corbin Burns on top of what they already working with, Trema, etc. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, they also picked up Kimbrough, utility second baseman Tony Kemp, Tyler Nevin, and Felix Bautista's also on a 60-day. They got Cano who can hold the fort down to Bautista come back, and you got Kimbrough who can also close if you need him to. So the Orioles are stacked with all them Henderson, Rutschman, all them young studs, Santana. These guys are stacked. They just lacked experience. We spoke that last year, where they had to get their heart broken.
Yeah.
I think you can consider what happened last year, getting their heart broken.
No, I agree with you. We did talk about it.
They're gonna compete. They've been through it. They added some veterans, which is always a good thing, especially with ex-Cy Young Award Corbin Burns. If he can stay healthy, anything can happen in Baltimore.
He looked good last night.
Yeah, go to your number 4.
My number 4 are your Atlanta Braves.
Okay.
They get a lot of pickups. Listen, they still got Ronald Acuna. They still got Olsen. They got Ozzie Albies. They got Riley. They still got the kid, the center fielder, Michael. What's his name? I keep forgetting his name. The center fielder.
From what team?
The Braves. I keep forgetting his name.
Yeah, I know you're talking about them. I can't get his name. Shit. He got a lefty glove, though. He's really good.
Yeah. Max Fried is still a top-notch pick.
Yes.
Spencer Strider. They added Chris Sale. They got a little hurt today. They put their catcher, Sean Murphy, on the IL with an oblique. So he's going to be out for a while. But this team can still hit with anybody in the league and pitch. So I think the Braves are still the best team in the NL East, maybe the second best team in the National League. So I got them at number 4.
My man said bring Chipper Jones back. And like I said, how about Michael Jackson? Okay, now my 5th team, you know I hate the juggle.
Yeah.
That's why I came up with the gun to the head. But I'm really fucked up on this. I got my man, Philly Kid. I got the Phillies, Yankees, and Zona all even out, man.
All even out.
Now, if Garrett Cole was right now in our rotation, no 60-day, it would be the Yankees. Let me make that clear.
Okay.
But I'm going to have to say Zona because they beat Philly last year and they got better this year. Though I know Philly's the better team overall.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say Zona, the acquisition of Jordan Montgomery, Eduardo Rodriguez, Randall Grichuk, a nice veteran, Eugenio Suarez, third baseman that can play with Seattle, and Jock Peterson, who for some reason gets on teams and they win a series. You understand?
Yeah, that's true.
What I'm saying? This guy's like
You're
a good luck charm. And they did improve their situation, and I got to respect that. So I'm going to get Zona only because, Garrett Cole's out and they beat Phillies and they improved their team. Though I still think Philly's better than them overall, but I just got to give the edge to Zona. Who's your 5th team? And
I agree.
We're going to choose one and why.
I'm still going to stick with my 5th pick, and that's going to be the Phillies. Listen, you're getting a full season out of Bryce Harper. Remember last year he came back mid-season after getting Tommy John surgery, so he was mostly the DH. You still got Kyle Schwarber there that can slug. You still got JT Realmuto, Zach Wheeler, Aaron Nola, Alec Boehm. I think the third baseman is going to have a big year for them this year.
Yeah, he's supposed to blow out.
Yeah, and so I like the Phillies more than Zona. Even though Zona's right there, I think they're right there, but I still think the Phillies are the better team. I think the Phillies are going to really give the Braves a run for their money this year. So I see that NL East being close this year. It's not going to be a runaway for the Braves.
I mean, Phillies always give Braves problems. We all know that. So, like I said, it's early. We're just, we're not saying this is what's going to happen. We just lean in on these teams.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not hedging my bet. Everybody knows it's early. Anything can fucking happen. I mean, we ain't even mentioned the Padres. The Padres can end up winning it all. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. We didn't mention them.
I got to stop. Shout out to my lovely Titi, Elizabeth Clark. Your nephew loves you, Titi, and thank you for tapping in. That's my beautiful aunt, man. Okay, we're going to choose one. And while what's going to give you 7, but I'm going to give you courtesy because I know you got a few for me, you said, right?
I've got a couple for you.
You know what? Let's go with yours first to make sure we get it out the way. How about that, X? You deserve that.
All right, let's do this then. Let's do this. All right. We're going to go through boxing.
Yeah.
Boxing first, okay? We're going to go prime for prime.
Okay.
Iron Mike Tyson, David Tua.
I don't know much about Tua, but I'm definitely going with Mike. Mike is one of my best guys who ever did it. He's the greatest ass whipper in the game ever. I will not say greatest boxer ever, but the greatest ass whipper. And Tua, I don't know much about, but I'm definitely going Mike. I don't even have to. If I have to look him up, that means he can't fuck with Mike to me.
Well, I saw David Tua fight. They tried to make him a version of Mike Tyson.
Right.
He wasn't as good. He had power. Don't get me wrong. He had power, awesome chin. I mean, he got hit and took those punches.
Right.
But I agree with you. Mike Tyson was a killer in that ring.
Mm-hmm.
In his prime, nobody beats Mike Tyson. Not a great boxer, but he knew how to finish you off.
Okay,
let's go to the next one. Marvelous Marvin Hagler, a great one. My guy, bro. That's my guy, bro. My guy. In his prime, we got Marvin Hagler or prime Canelo Alvarez.
I love Canelo. It's just something about Canelo that fucks me up. Not being ready for May fucked me up. I know he was young, I get it, but the fact that he was totally unprepared for May, scared to fight Benavidez, it's just a lot of shit just fucks me up, dog. So I gotta go with the marvelous one, Marvelous Marvin Hagler. My man Mo, you gotta tap back in. I was talking about your Illinois team, so you better watch the rewind, Mo. I even bring your name up. We going with Marvelous. Let's go quick, because I want to give you mine. We running out of time.
All right, let's go. Let's do this. One more. Thurman Munson, your Yankee. Thurman Munson, Mike Piazza.
That's a good one. Both of them can hit. I like Thurman's defense better. So the fact that I can go 2 for 1, even though Piazza got better numbers than him, but Munson can hit too, though. I didn't watch much of him because I was super duper young. But if you look him up, he hit. But Piazza's numbers are better. I'm going to go Munson, not because he's a Yankee, because I get it on both sides of the plate.
You know what? As much as I love Mike Piazza, his numbers are superior to his hitting numbers superior.
Very weak on defense. Very weak on defense.
Very extremely weak on defense.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. I'm going to take the Yankee Thurman Munson. I think he was better defensive player, very clutch hitter, World Series champion, former MVP also. I agree. Thurman Munson. Was the better catcher.
Let me go real quick. We ready to go?
Let's go.
2-year period.
2-year period.
Let's say the Yankees or your Mets could sign either of these two guys for 2 years starting today. Okay. So I don't care if one's 5 years older. It don't matter. We're not doing total numbers.
I got you.
2-year period. Let me install that in your brain. Ronald Acuna Jr., a.k.a. La Vista, or Bryce Harper, a.k.a. the Showman. 2 years. I know Harper got him by 5 years.
Yeah.
But right now, if you're the Mets or the Yankees, and you could get one of these two guys for 2 years, who's your guy? Both
I'm going to take
right fielders, too.
we're talking about everything all around, right? For them, all around. Okay, I'm going to take Ronald Acuna, and I'll tell you why. I think he's a better all around offensive player. Home runs, can steal bases. He gets on base with walks and everything. He's a better defensive player than Bryce Harper was, and he doesn't have the injuries Harper has had over the years. Now I understand he came off a knee injury a few years ago, but that's fine. I think Acuna's a better hitter, a better all-around player than Harper. Even though I got nothing bad to say about Bryce Harper, he's a two-time MVP, well-deserved. But if I'm going to go for somebody in a 2-year period, I'm going for Acuna, who's the better all-around player.
Yeah, I'm going to jump out the box in this one. Acuna's, to me, the obvious pick. I'm pretty sure if I had 100 comments, 90 would say Acuna because he's younger, got the numbers, he's more flashier.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you right now, I love Harper's heart.
Yeah.
Harper was considered a diva a couple years ago. A lot of people
he still is.
There like, nah. He
not like he used to be, but he still is
out there balling, dog.
No, he is.
And he balling hard. He's diving into plays. He's not jogging nothing out. All that diva shit. He's shedding that shit. You know how you shed it? Yeah. You know how you shed that skin? He's shedding that diva shit. Like I said, Acuna's the easy take. Yeah. But I'm going to go out the box for 2 years, especially in my Yankee Stadium, with that short right field porch. Not that Acuna can't go the opposite way, because he could.
Yeah.
But I'm going to fuck with Harper for 2 years. Now, if you told me 5, 10 years, it's definitely Acuna Jr.
Okay.
All right, let's move on.
So we'll disagree on that. Okay.
Running backs.
Okay, running backs.
I want to hear my man Pretty Mo on this one. Andrew James, a.k.a. The Edge.
The Edge, okay.
Or Ricky Waters, a.k.a. Thunder. Who and why?
Wow. I'm going to go with The Edge. I think The Edge, even though Ricky Waters was a great all-around running back, he can catch out the backfield and everything, that offense went as Edgerrin James. I know they still have Peyton Manning, they still have Marvin Harrison, but Edgerrin James opened up everything for him with running the ball. He led the league in rushing a couple times, was a Pro Bowler at his position, probably considered one of the best at his position at one time. Ricky Williams, as good as he was never considered the best at his position in 1 year. He was always just a good back that did everything good. That was it. So my pick here is The Edge.
Okay, The Edge had a better career as a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But I love Ricky Waters, man. Ricky Waters was dynamite.
Yeah.
No matter how good Edgerrin James was, he never reached Ricky when Ricky hit his peak.
Okay.
Ricky was that nice. Only thing was a problem, child had a big mouth. A lot of teams, teammates hard to deal with him. And then he didn't go after a pass in Philadelphia over the middle that a lot of people was chumping him on. He was like, I'm not going to get popped and we getting blown out. I get his theory, but you can't say that amongst men.
Yeah, exactly.
It shows low class, and low, dignity of playing the game, dog. Like, it's a bad look for football. Edgerrin James is a class act coming out of Miami.
Yep.
Class act. Had them go fronts from college all through the NFL. All he did was shine them. That's all he did.
Yep.
But I'm going to lean Ricky as far as who to me was like potent at their highest, but overall career is The Edge. So, instead of me picking two, I'm going to just say Ricky because I seen him look so good so many times. He fucked it up for himself for being one of the best. Because Ricky Waters could run that rock. Watch the video tonight, and you see what I'm talking about. Ricky Waters, he can catch the ball out the backfield, too.
He was good all around. And he can block out the backfield.
Yeah, but the thing with him, his attitude fucked him up.
His attitude, yeah.
So that's where we go with that. Edge, the better attitude. You like the attitude, you go Edge. I'm going to go better play. I'm going to go Ricky Waters, man. Okay, NBA forwards. You ready?
Okay, I got you.
Kevin McHale, a.k.a. the Black Hole.
Okay.
Or Pau Gasol, a.k.a. Kung Pao. Who and why? Talk to me, baby.
The man with a million moves on the inside, Kevin McHale. Listen, I'm going to take McHale, man. He was part of that great Boston front court with Bird and Parrish. The man couldn't be stopped in the post. I mean, he had a move for every defensive player that played him, no matter what. They could say, hey, this is his weakness, and he'll invent a move for that weakness. I like Kevin McHale, 3-time world champion, a former, I think he was a former finals MVP one time or something. He's a multiple-time All-Star. Listen, the man could get it done. I don't care that he played with Bird and Parrish. The bottom line was he still got the job done.
And he
so I'm gonna
wasn't
say Kevin,
soft.
and he wasn't soft. That's one thing. He was not soft at all. He throw those broad shoulders in there, brother. You better watch out. That's all I gotta say.
Well, I love Powell.
Yeah, Powell's
but I
good.
watched McHale thoroughly as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin McHale was the truth. Now, you can say both of them had great players, but Boston had like 4 Hall of Famers with McHale in the lineup.
Yeah.
Powell had maybe 2 beside him.
Kobe.
Yeah. And maybe probably the other one. They had Lamar Odom. I don't think he's Hall of Fame.
He's not a Hall of Fame. I think Kobe's the only one.
Probably just Kobe, right?
Yeah, just Kobe. Everybody else was just good role players. That's all they were.
Right. So McHale had the better surrounding cast, but I'm going to run with McHale because McHale, like you said, all those moves, it's only one guy that had moves like him, and that was the Dream.
The Dream, yeah.
Him and the Dream had multiple inside moves. Mm-hmm. They can post up like they don't do no more in basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
So we agree on Kevin McHale, our first agreement of the day. Not that the edge wouldn't be my pick, but I just thought Ricky Waters.
No, I agree.
Ricky Waters just crazy, man.
I understand.
Okay, last but not least, because I got to spin this wheel for some winners.
Let's go.
We going rappers.
Okay.
This is, I know what people are going to say, but before you make your pick, you better think about before you make your pick. I don't want people to go off record sales. Think about this one. Lil Wayne, or Busta Rhymes? Who and why? I need people in the comments. Come on, help me out, baby. Don't just be looking at me, taking pictures. Help me out.
I mean, I listen, when it comes to rappers and stuff, I never go by record sales because that means nothing to me. I'm going to go with Busta Rhymes, man. And Busta Rhymes, because he's been at it for a long time. Lyrically, he's great. He can rap to any style you give him. He's that good. Okay, it doesn't matter what the beat is. What Busta can do it, man. So Busta Rhymes is the man. He's been, like I said, long time. So I'm gonna take Busta Bust, man. Busta Bust. Right. He's the man, bro.
They both got a lot of content now.
They do.
Don't forget Bust. Bust got a lot of body of work too, bro.
Listen, man, Bust been around since the 90s, man. Still doing his thing.
One thing I could say though, if I had to tell you who the world likes more, I would say Wayne.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been around enough to know that people like Wayne more than Bust. But me being a New Yorker, listening to Bust is incredible, like you said. Not only that, I think Jada Kiss said it best. Nobody goes harder
than Bust.
Much as Busta Rhymes. It's 25 years later, he's still going hard. And I love that because that's kind of my mentality. That's Michael Jordan's mentality where, like me, I always feel like I got to give him my all every show. Like, it's just my mentality.
No,
so
you're right.
Go, Al, you bugging, Al. All that shit's unnecessary, man. Fuck that. It's either go hard or go home. And Bust, a motherfucker can't tell me don't always go hard. Now, as far as bars, they both got bars. But the fact that Bust could do that quick shit,
Bust can do any style, man. Busta Rhymes can go any style.
Bust, but that's not taking nothing away from Wayne. Let me let your Wayne brothers know. Wayne is fucking great. Let me get that out there. Lil Wayne is great.
Yeah,
but I'm going Bust, man.
I'm definitely going
Bust. Close it up, because I got to spin this wheel, brother.
Well, brother, always a pleasure to be on with you guys. Always spitting facts. Always doing what we got to do. I enjoy it. And listen, man, you can be surprised about me putting your Yankees at number 3, but believe me, within another couple of weeks, They're going to come up. They're going to ramp it up. Trust me, Juan Soto, when they get to New York, is going to crank it up.
Oh,
so
let's
believe
go,
me when
baby.
I tell you, brother.
Appreciate
Thanks for having
you.
me, brother.
X-Man,
Thank
you for being on point.
No
You
problem,
handle your business
brother.
as always. Salute to you, your family, and we're going to get to you real soon, brother.
Thank you, brother.
X-Man. All right, brother. Okay. Yes, sir. X-Man holding it down, baby. I told y'all, man. My man got skills. Motherfuckers can't front, man. I don't just got him just to get him, man. I got him because, you know, he could fuck with it. You know what I mean? He holds his... All right, let me put the music on, and we're going to start the spin-off. Ghost got the lead with 4. Let me make sure of that. And I'm not going to go through everybody's numbers, but Ghost definitely got the lead. And like I said, salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody. The Mac 1 joint right there. Mac 1, baby. Marquette and Gonzaga going home, baby. Purdue, NC State moving on. Okay, 1 through 20, guys. 1 through 20. Round 5, giveaway 1. So I have to rep my team, baby. Yankees, baby. We just gotta hold it down till Gary Cole come back. Easy said, hard to do. Let me marinate this bad boy. Let the best person win. I got remotes all in this motherfucker. All right, here we go. On my go. On my go. Here we go. Round 5. Giveaway 1 winner is. I like new winners, but lately we haven't been able to get no new winners. Let's see if we can get a new winner today. Here we go. Got a winner. Push it back real quick. Giveaway 1 winner. Round 5. Number 1. Number 1. So listen, starting it up. I don't know if he got 3 or 4 wins. He might have caught the show. I gotta look up the numbers after the show. But I'm pretty sure Chico got at least 3, maybe 4. Chico listed round 1 winner. Next one, y'all. Next one. Yeah, I give it up, man. It's nothing for me to show love to my niggas, man. I just hope motherfuckers do the same for me. I ain't scared nobody blowing up. It doesn't faze me if another man blow up. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about what I need to do. Me. 21 through 40. Motherfucker to stroke you your shit. Know you your whole life and won't even like your shit. Won't even share your shit. But will share Busta Rhymes shit. Busta Rhymes don't even know your ass, nigga. What's wrong with y'all? You rather see your motherfucker all that you don't fuck with? I don't understand that shit. Marinate this shit. Here we go. Let's get a new winner, baby. Let's get a new winner. On my go, baby. Giveaway 2, round 5. Here we go.
winner is. I love this shit. The winner is. Don't play. Ball on the floor, and we don't got no floor. Don't play. I'm an umpire too, motherfucker. Don't play. We're gonna redo it. Here we go. On my go. On my go. Here we go. Winner is. Got a winner. We got a winner. Giveaway 2. Round 5 winner is 37. 37. Wow. Now my man Seth wins again. I gotta count it up. I think Seth got about 3-4. Chico 3-4. I know Ghost got 4. I'll give you the exact numbers on the next show. Summary coming up. Let me get this mic back on. Give me a minute. Yeah, guys. X came in, hold it down, broke down the tournament, the future games in the tournament. We got the Elite 8 starting tomorrow. We still got a couple on more games tonight. Right now, you got Houston and Duke. Houston's up to a 6-zip lead real quick. Long game, though, left. But Houston's going to ball out. That's a fact. We cover baseball, Shohei Ohtani, top 5 teams, choose one and why. And last but not least, my message of the day, and I'm going to get back to that. Don't sell your soul, man. You got to understand, when you sell your soul, there's no coming back from that. It's just like if you cross over, let me use the right words because I don't want my page shut down. Let's say if you get into men, you can't come back on this side. I mean, you could try to come back. You could be a switch hitter or whatever. But once you go there, you're always going to be there. So my thing is, do not sell your soul for anything, especially women. A lot of women do it for money, shit like that. But I'm not here to judge. God is the only one that can judge. I can only give y'all advices. I'm not going to judge those who did it, but I can give y'all advices. I got the right to give y'all advices. I'm a spokesman. You know, I'm a guy that people listen to. You know what I mean? People follow me, love my shit, and they listen to me. And like I said, you don't need to sell your soul. Hold your soul. God gave it to you just for you. Maintain it. I love you people. Thank you people for tapping in, commenting. Go to YouTube. Like I said, make sure y'all check out the YouTube. Check out my man, the shooter with the luxury, with the beautiful cars, exotic cars, rentals in Vegas, dope prices. He does models, all that shit, man. Tap in, man. Love you guys. Al York Sports, the raw truth. And yeah, I forgot last week, no drinking and driving. It's the fucking law. Hold your heads, man.